Hi, my name is Janelle Hager, and I'm the State Specialist here at Kentucky State University for Aquaponics. First, I want to thank you for your willingness to be a part of our farm sampling kit project. This project is funded by a USDA grant that will study the microbiome of aquaponic systems. What we're really interested in looking at is what role the bacteria play in our systems, especially which ones are involved in nutrient cycling. So thanks again, and let's get started. When you open your box, you'll find everything you need to plant your seeds, grow your plants, and then take your samples. Here are a few things you'll find in the box. We have latex gloves, a spray bottle containing DNA and RNAs. This will be used to sterilize your forceps and scissors between uses and also sterilize your gloves. You'll find 12 rock wool cubes. These will be used to start your seeds, 12 2-inch net pots. We have Bib lettuce seeds, pre-packaged forceps and scissors, cloth wipes, 3 5-milliliter syringes, 3 125 milliliter water sample bottles. These will be used to collect water from your aquaponic systems. 3 15-milliliter centrifuge tubes. These have the white tops. They will be used to collect plant roots from your system to analyze the bacteria in your samples. 3 25-milliliter centrifuge tubes. They have the blue tops, used to collect water samples from your systems, and data sheets to record your plant information and water quality data. You'll also find a return shipping label in the box that you will use to send your kit back to KSU. The first thing you will want to do is grab the latex gloves from your box and put those on. After the gloves are on, spray both hands with the included DNA RNAs. This will prevent any contamination from entering your sample. Scrub your hands together the same way you would when washing your hands. Next, take the rock wool cubes from your box, place them in the tray, and submerge them in water, ensuring that all of the cubes are saturated. Allow any excess water to drain off. Next, take your forceps and spray with DNA RNAs spray. Use a cloth chem wipe to remove any excess liquid from your forceps. You will use your forceps to expand the hole in the rock wool cube. This will make planting your seeds much easier. Next, take the vial of lettuce seeds and pour a few in your hand. Place 2 to 3 seeds in each hole. If seeds are stuck in the hole, spray your forceps with DNA RNA shield, wipe clean, and you can use your forceps to push the seeds further down. Next, place your seeds in a propagation system or cool, dark area. If possible, cover your seeds to prevent light infiltration. Once your seeds have sprouted, take off the cover and allow to grow in normal conditions until the 4 true leaf stage, as seen in the video. Before transplanting into your system, put your latex gloves on. Spray with DNA and RNAs. Next, you'll place your transplants into the 2-inch net pot. Separate the rock wool from the bulk cubes and place into your pot, being careful not to damage any roots during this process. Now it's time to put your plants into the system. It's important for this study that your plants are not all located in the same part of your system, so randomly place them throughout your system. After planting, add markers to 3 random plants, designating them as plants 1, 2, and 3. These are the plants that you will be collecting your samples from later. Note the location of these plants on the data sheet. We are requesting that you record temperature and pH at a minimum of twice per week. You can record these values on the data sheet provided. Please be sure to include the date on which you took the measurements. After 21 days, you're ready to harvest your plants. Prior to sample collection, put on a new pair of gloves and spray with DNA RNAs. Locate your scissors, forceps, and 5 milliliter syringes in your sampling box. Take the large 125 milliliter sample bottle from the rack. In this video, water collection is demonstrated by collecting water from the sump of the system. For your samples, collect water by removing the lid and submerging each bottle fully under the surface of the water directly under plant 1. Allow the bottle to fill entirely before removing it from the water. Replace the lid on the bottle and return the bottle back to the sampling kit. Spray your gloves with RNAs after sampling and repeat this process for plants 2 and 3. Next, you'll collect water from around your plant roots. Replace your gloves and spray with DNA RNAs. Grab your 50 milliliter tube with a blue top labeled Plant 1. Open the lid and place back in your sampling kit. Take your syringe. This is what you'll be using to collect water from around the root of your sample. Lift up the raft and collect 5 milliliters of water from around the root zone of your plant 1. Put the 5 milliliters into your 50 ml sample tube labeled Plant 1 and repeat this step one more time, getting another 5 milliliters of water. Replace the lid on Plant 1 sample tube and discard the syringe. The water level in the Plant Sample 1 tube should be at 40 milliliters. Wash gloves with DNA RNAs and repeat the steps above for plants 2 and 3. Next, it's time to collect your root samples. Put on a new pair of gloves and spray with DNA RNAs. You'll want to grab a buddy for this portion of sampling, as it's easier to do with another set of hands. Open the bags containing your forceps and scissors and spray both your scissors and forceps with DNA RNAs using the cloth wipes to remove any excess liquid. Have your buddy spray their hands with DNA RNAs. And hold the tube labeled Root Sample Plant 1 with a white lid. Have your buddy lift up the raft, take your forceps, hold the plant roots and cut above the plant root. You'll place your plant roots into the sample container. This process is a little bit easier if you turn your plant sample upside down and put the thickest part in first. Push your root sample down into the container, trying to be careful not to let the root touch the outside of the container. Have your buddy replace the lid. Turn your container upside down, and then if your plant roots are at the top, you just want to give it a little bit of a bang to get your roots down at the bottom. You'll repeat this steps for plants 2 and 3, being sure to change your gloves between each sampling period and spraying the DNA RNA spray on your forceps between collecting each sample. You can place your forceps and scissors back into the original bags. This will help keep them clean, but please remember to use your spray before collecting your next sample.